I wanted to get a generator just to run the AC. So I found this on Amazon Prime Day. It is a 2200 surge and 1800 continuous wattage generator from Westinghouse. They had it for $333. That's on, that's off. Oh wow, that's really quiet. Okay, I'm gonna go turn it on.
What's that button do?
That's the breaker. It threw the breaker. We picked this because obviously we don't want to get too big. We have an issue of weight we're concerned about, and also the bigger you have, more than what you actually need to get done, the more fuel it consumes unnecessarily. I went with this because it said it was a 2200 watt surge, 1800 watt continuous. The AC unit is spec'd at 1800 watts surge, 15 to 1600 watts continuous. Basically, this generator dies even when it's in non-eco mode, just trying to start up our AC. And here is the EasyStart. So this has to fit in the air conditioning unit. This was $300. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take these screws out and take the cover off. This did seem a little intimidating to me at first, but I think as long as I don't blow everything up, it actually wasn't that bad. So if you just baby step through this, you should be okay. Got everything all back in place. So I got the generator started. It's in eco mode, it's 7 o'clock. I'm gonna start it at high cool. I heard the AC kick up. Now I'm going to turn the compressor off, but keep the fan going. Let's see what the generator does. It's not quite idle, of course, because we have the fans going. But now what I'm going to do is put the AC unit at exactly 50%, and I'm going to put the fan on low. Let's let this run in eco mode. We're going to come back and check this and see how long it can run. Okay, you can hear the generator is running wide open. And I can tell that it is because when I take it off eco mode, you don't really hear a change. So it's back on eco mode. And you just heard it drop. The compressor just turned off on the AC, and it's now dropped down to a lower run speed. And as you can see, the TV is running, stereo is running, Alexa is running, the camera is running. I have the Wi-Fi Ranger on. I have all lights on. And I have the refrigerator on, and the gas is not turned on. But with the EasyStart and everything on in this trailer except running the actual microwave, the generator is able to cycle the air conditioning off and on with no issues at all using the EasyStart. It's 60 degrees in this trailer at the moment. It's been running on the generator for 4 hours. Everything's been on for at least the last hour. So now we're going to go ahead and wait and see how much more this generator will be able to do with its whole gallon and a half worth of fuel. All right, the verdict is in, running everything as I described for 5 hours. I got to get this mounted. 3 gallon RotopaX. Oh, there goes my lock. So this thing wasn't cheap. I bought a blemish one for $59. It's a blemish tank. I don't see what the blemish is, and I don't care. It was 59 bucks, but it's really nice and heavy duty. And the nice part is I can mount it to my rack. I purchased this backing plate. It was like 29 bucks. Came with some bolts and stuff. You're definitely going to want one of these. Then with the RotopaX, this came from the company, this part right here, this round plate, but it's really thin. So you're going to want, depending on what you're mounting it on, if you need a solid backing, you're going to want one right next to that, like this. So here's that solid backing I got, and then this will be that. The bolts run through and to another one that's on the other side of your pipes or whatever. But I'm going to do it a little differently. I went in and got me some of these U-bolt type things here. The one mounting bracket from RotopaX, this thinner round one right here, comes with two 1/2-inch grade 5 5/16 screws. So I've changed those out to 3/4 inch right here, and I put in 1/4 inch of washers. I need to run these through, and it's going to have these lock nuts on the end, and as you can see, it needs more clearance. That's why I use the bigger washers. So when this is slid in, it's actually pressing against these nice big washers. So that's like a standoff. I do have to drill these holes out. They're square, so I'll have to drill them out a little bit so that they will fit. It's starting to come together. Dremel or something might have been easier. All right, there we go. All attached, locked into place. This seems to be working. So I just bought one of these caps right here, and I bought this hose from Walmart for $7. And the tank was actually empty on the generator. I went ahead and plunged it, let it go in for about 30 seconds so there was gas in there, and then I started it, and so it's literally running off the 3-gallon tank. So I can't say how awesome that works. I can even have the thing completely empty, do the plunger thing once, starts the suction, I start it up, and I don't even have to pour gas into the generator. I can leave the tank where it's at and just run it just like that. So that works really, really well.